Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energies of the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just going to hold this in close because this is such a cool version of this card. So the Wheel of Fortune is a little bit like Lady Luck. Lady Luck is coming in, Lady Luck is on your side, and things are starting to turn, things are starting to change for the better. So if you're someone that's had a really sort of kind of crappy run of things lately, if things have just felt a little bit down and out, if you just feel like you've had this domino effect of one thing after another being a little bit bad or a little bit negative, hold the focus, be ready for change, give yourself permission to receive something of better merit, of better quality. Now, what I love with this particular pictation is the spider's web in the middle. And the spider's web feels really, really important because to me, this is like channeling, this is weaving a new way forward. So yes, the energetic changes are coming in good for you, but also I feel like you're not just resting on your morals. You're not just hoping something's going to get better without doing anything. You're starting to make a difference. So you're starting to sort of take those opportunities as and when you see them, as and when they're being presented to you. And this is like about personal growth. This is about personal development as well. So it could be that some of you are undergoing life cycles, life lessons, life understandings of yourself at the moment. Maybe things have happened that whilst they maybe have felt quite strange or weird or even a bit torturous, you're taking the life lessons, you're taking the teachings, you're taking the learnings, and you're sort of weaving a new way, finding a new way. But this is all about things improving for the better. Now, this kind of does sometimes go into a space of personal development as well. So maybe some of you at the moment are undergoing workshops, types of learning, types of development, whether it be something from a spiritual nature, or perhaps it's something more practical that can help with a career or a job. But it's definitely sort of taking the steps and making the changes they're going to work and serve for you. But it is about Lady Luck being on your side, so if things have been a little bit chaotic or a little bit underhanded, and it just says around the edge wonders, they're actually through the web, it spells out around the edge there wonders. And I actually sort of just feel it's the wonders, it's the magic of life, and you have the opportunity to sort of weave and create that in whatever way, shape or form you want to. So it actually feels really exciting, but there may have been some hurts, there may have been some hardships that you're also healing from. What I quite like with this as well is you have the snake to the side and you have the wise owl, and I feel almost like there's the two elements of like maybe you've been let down and maybe there's been some snakish action that you've been recovering from, but feed into the wise owl, seek the lesson, seek the learning, seek the teaching, understand why that experience was given to you, if it has been something a little bit bad or a little bit upsetting, or if you've had to recover from something. But this is a great recovery card. So, those negative things that maybe we go through sometimes, they don't have to define us. They're not our endings. They're just something we've used as a piece of our story. But this web, this intention is being reset. And I just feel great stuff is coming in. So like I say, it's often seen as the card of Lady Luck, good fortune, abundant times, both abundance in heart as well as maybe materialistic stuff coming in for you, but just a time of change for the better. So it's feeling good. Now then, if you were drawn to card number 2, we're going into the energies of the world. Again, a really, really positive card within the tarot. And the world is about endless opportunities of success. Usually the world indicates the end of a cycle. So maybe you've naturally come to the close of something, or the way that you were living your life in some way. It could be the close or the end of a relationship. It could be the end of a job. It could be certain sort of company that you were keeping, whether it be friendship or family related. You've maybe outgrown that a little bit and changes had to happen. Maybe you're just making a bit more of a sort of imprint in your mind of where you want to be moving forward within the world, and it's taking those steps and that's having that realization to sort of create something brand new. But what's great with the world, there are endless opportunities of success. The world literally is your oyster. So whatever your hopes, your dreams, your goals, your wishes are, it's uncapped. It's an uncapped opportunity of magic. Nobody can stand in your way. Nobody can say to you, you're not allowed to have this experience, or, you know, you're not going to get this, or whatever. You can kind of go as far as you want to go. Also, this card represents physical travel. So sometimes with the world, it can indicate just needing to have a bit of time seeing the world. So maybe some of you guys are doing some travel. Now that could be in this country, but it could be overseas. Maybe there are some sort of winter holidays that you might be sort of having. I'm going to cough, bear with me. Oh, sorry about that. I could feel that tickle building up then. But yeah, maybe there's going to be some travel that some of you had. So like I say, winter holidays for some of you maybe. Or just places in this country. I'm doing a bit of this month. You know, I'm going over to Kent, cheeky plug, to the Avenue Q. No, sorry, I keep calling it the Avenue Q. It's not the Q, it's the Avenue Theatre. I've just got Avenue Q on my mind because that's a bloody musical, isn't it? Like, oh dear, that's theatricals. What can I say? I'm going to be at the Avenue Theatre in Sittingbourne. I think it's on the 23rd. It's definitely on a Saturday at the end of the month. I'm pretty sure it's the 23rd of November. That's going to be amazing. So we're staying over there. We're making a little cheeky weekend of it, and it's going to be fabulous. So the world is about sort of traveling to new spaces, new places that perhaps you wouldn't usually get to go to, and seeing a bit more of stuff. Also with this card, if you know that there are things you want to experience that you want to do, don't wait for a perfect time to have that, because that is one thing that comes through so often with Spirit. I wished I got to do this. I wish I just went for it, you know? So if there is something burning that you'd love to do, a desire, a wish, a hope, a dream, a goal, whatever it is, however big or small, if an opportunity is there to experience it, experience it. That's what I feel this card is really suggesting and saying for you. So give yourself permission to actually be part of the world a little bit more, I think is what's coming in with this, definitely. And finally, if you've been drawn to card number 3, we're going into the energy of the King of Pentacles. Look at him and all his refinery with the leaves and everything there. So the King of Pentacles is a fabulous card, and it basically indicates success. Success in all areas. Now, it could be that you're just sort of thinking at the moment how to sort of make money work and serve for you. So then maybe there's been a little bit of thought, or could be some vulnerability around finances. Maybe there are some changes that are happening in job or career. If you feel like you're watching this and you know you've almost been like made redundant from a job, or you've had to leave a job, or a job's not worked out, don't worry. The end of that chapter, but definitely the beginning stages, of something brand new, because King of Pentacles is being a survivor. They can almost live and rule quite independently. I always see this card as a little bit like the Alan Sugar of the tarot. So they have all the tools in their toolbox to be successful, to be financially secure. So if something hasn't gone to plan, if something hasn't worked out, that doesn't matter. Focus on the next avenue, focus on the next way of earning or creating revenue and money. So it could be that there are some new business ideas or business ventures. Some of you might be invested in types of property and sort of, you know, using that in a career-based way. Some of you might be just working on little projects that could bring in some money and some revenue, and, you know, go big. Don't sort of keep yourself limited. Don't keep yourself small. Go big or go home is what I'm feeling with this card. Be open to the endless opportunities that could happen. I think it's also important to remember with this card, because there's a lot of fear sometimes around abundance and money. We can be spiritually rich and we can be materialistically rich. The two are allowed to work together. So many times I hear people saying, I'm spiritual, so I've got to be poor, I've got to be on the breadline. Why? Why would Spirit want you to be struggling? Particularly if they want to serve and work alongside you. They wouldn't. So you can have spiritual abundance, but you can also have, you know, physical abundance as well. You can have money in your bank. You know, you can be indulgent. We're here to have the human experience, and money is a factor of that. So you're allowed it. So if things are coming good, own those, be proud of those things, celebrate those things. You know, if you're on a winning cycle or can see how you could become on a winning cycle, go for it. It's your time to shine bright. The King is giving you that permission and that acceptance. Wear the crown with pride, sit on the throne, own it for you. Remember your backstory, remember your roots, but enjoy what you're creating, because you've worked hard to get there, 100%. So I hope you can make sense of these. I'm going to leave these messages with you and I hope they resonate. Look after yourselves, take care. A couple of quick, very cheeky shouts. 2 things to let you know. The main thing, this Saturday I am in Swindon at Rowan's Closet, Arcadia. We now have just 3 spaces left for private one-to-one readings, for in-person sessions. So if you want to see me in Swindon, drop over to Rowan's Closet. Kelly is the owner. Drop her a message. She can get you booked in on one of the time slots that are left. It would be amazing to see you there. And this will be the last time that I'm in Swindon for this year. You know, so support it or lose it. I will be back obviously next year with dates as well, but this is the last time for 2024 as we're sort of slowly bringing this year to a close. Also, keep an eye on the 30th of November. If you're in and around the Frome area, there is a brand new witchy shop coming to town, and I've been asked could I potentially be one of the guest readers and have a regular space, which I feel really honoured to have been asked. So yes, watch this space because there's going to be some new witchy magic in town. More details to follow. For some of you that maybe already know what that's about, if you think, oh my God, is that what it is? Yes, it is. So there's going to be a fabulous new witchy shop. I feel very honoured to have been asked, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be really, really fun. So Frome location will be a new space where I can offer private one-to-one readings in person. As well as that, in Frome on Monday the 16th of December is the next date for my Foxy's Den wellness fairs. So if you want to come and see me or some of the other fabulous readers, there is an event page set up for it. Foxy's Den Wellness Fair. It would be lovely to see you guys there. That's the next one. That's going to be just a nice sort of chill down before Christmas. It's probably going to be the last event, the last fair that I'm actually doing before Christmas. So it would be a lovely way to just gently wrap up 2024. So come along, get involved. That is definitely going to be fabulous. I may even see if they can put on some mulled wine. I feel like we need mulled wine for that one, and maybe some Christmas tunes as well, or some sort of like Yuletide tunes. So that's going to be good. So there's lots of exciting things happening. If you're unsure of some of the events that are taking place, you can always pop over to my website. There is an event page section and you can see all the fabulous things that I'm part of coming up. There's also a separate tour date section. So the remaining dates for this year, there's only the 2 now, Kent, and then on Saturday, somewhere in December, I think I want to say the 16th, but I might be wrong. Or the 14th, I can't remember. See, I'm rubbish with dates. But if you go on there, there's a collective night of myself, Zoe Mullings and Amy Michelle. We are teaming up to bring you a medley of Christmas magic mediumship over in Hensbridge Village Hall. That's a ticket-only event and it is selling quite fast. So there are a few tickets left if you want to be involved. So come along and support that if you would like to. But yeah, it shows the tour dates for all the confirmed venues for next year. There are many more to come, but that's just the confirmed ones so far that are all live where you can buy tickets. So if you see a location you like for next year's tour, you can also support that if you wish to. So going to leave it with you. I hope this week's messages resonate and make a bit of sense. Stay well, stay fabulous. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.